Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. We are the podcast that turns your ideas into an amazing adventure every single day. You know, we couldn't even exist without imaginations from kids just like you. So if you have an idea for a story, I'd love to see it. Check down in the show notes below for how you can submit your own story idea, and maybe we'll turn it into an awesome adventure. And parents, if you're new to kids podcasting, I want to challenge you to listen to podcasting for 5 days in a row with your kids. It's going to increase their imagination, decrease screen time, and we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. Are you guys ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! It was a hot summer day, the perfect kind of day for swimming in the pool. Julius and Angelo finished their lunch and then inflated their pool toys, excited for a day of swimming. "Cannonball contest!" shouted Julius before jumping in and splashing water all over the pool deck and all over Angelo. Angelo laughed and threw all the pool floats in the water. Once the floats were bobbing all around Julius in the pool, Angelo jumped in between them and made an even bigger splash with his cannonball. "I call the pizza float!" shouted Angelo. He swam toward it and climbed on top. "You always call the pizza float," responded Julius. I want the octopus one." "Octopus one?" repeated Angelo. He hadn't thrown an octopus float into the pool. "Ah!" shouted Julius. He scrambled on top of the pizza float with Angelo. "That octopus wasn't a float!" "What? What was it? Where'd it go?" Julius pointed toward the bottom of the pool where something blue was hiding toward the bottom. "An octopus? In our pool? No way, it can't be," said Angelo. Julius looked at Angelo, annoyed he didn't believe him. "Okay, then you go. Go down there and see for yourself." Angelo wanted to be brave, and besides, there was no way it was a real octopus, right? Maybe he had thrown an octopus float in the pool, and it just deflated and sank to the bottom or something. Yeah, that must have been it. So Angelo took a deep breath and dove down into the pool. Splash! It wasn't until he was under the water that he realized he had forgotten to put his goggles on. Angelo squinted through the water the best he could, which was not very great visibility. He saw a blurry blue blob in front of him and reached his hands out. He felt something squishy and a bit slimy like a fish. He pulled his hands back in alarm. Then he felt something wrap around his waist. Ah! Angelo broke the surface of the water, screaming. He was swimming as fast as he could, but he wasn't going anywhere. That's when he realized that the thing was still wrapped around his waist. He looked down and saw what could only be an octopus tentacle. "An octopus!" shouted Julius, and Angelo turned his head to look at what was holding him. There, staring at him, were two ginormous eyes below a giant bulging blue head. "Hello," said the octopus. It waved a few of the tentacles that were not holding Angelo. Angelo tried to swim away again, and this time the octopus let him go. He leaped onto the unicorn float nearest him when the octopus began to speak again. "Sorry about that. I didn't mean to scare you. You look like you were having a hard time down there without your goggles on your eyeballs. So, I thought I'd help you get back to the surface of the water." You're an octopus. A real octopus in our pool, and you talk? shouted Julius. The octopus waved all 8 of his tentacles above the water.
Yup. Last I checked, I'm a real octopus. My name's Otto. You have a very nice pool. I've been living in it for a few days now, I think. Yeah, I like it here. I think I'll stay a while.
You live in our pool? Asked Julius. The octopus nodded its gigantic head.
Yup, I really like it here.
The octopus dove back under the water and disappeared just as their mom came outside to check on them. You boys all right? I heard quite a bit of screaming, their mom asked.
'Cause there's an octopus in the pool!
Oh, that's fun. All right, well, I'm glad you two are having fun. Just let me know if you need anything. Their mom did not believe them. As soon as the door closed, the octopus popped back up.
I have some diving rings. Does anybody want to play?
The boys were a little hesitant, but decided to give Otto a chance. Yeah, okay. The octopus spun the rings around on its tentacles and launched them each in separate directions. The boys raced to see who could get the rings back faster. Once they were all collected, Otto announced that to win, they would have to throw the most rings onto his outstretched tentacles. Ooh, that sounds like a fun game. Would you like to throw rings onto an octopus's legs? Or arms? Wait, are they arms or legs? I think arms, yeah. The boys ended up playing games with Otto all day and having a great time. They couldn't imagine playing in the pool without an octopus in there anymore. At the end of the day, the boys' mom walked back outside. Ah! An octopus! Screamed the mom. Oh, Mom, it's okay. This is our friend Otto.
Hello. We've been having fun. Do you want to play our ring game?
And he talks? Shouted the mom. She almost passed out, but after the boys explained that Otto is actually a kind, playful octopus, she took off running for inside the house. The boys thought that she had panicked and lost her mind, but soon after, she reappeared in her swimsuit. Cannonball! Psh! Looks like their mom didn't want to miss out on a fun time in the pool. The end. Great job, you listened all the way to the end, and it's time for Kid Shoutouts. I want to say hey to Desi from Portland, Oregon, Zion and Elias from Charlotte, North Carolina, Ian from New Hampshire, Evelyn from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Declan from Virginia, and Owen from Ontario, Canada. I'm so glad that you're all in our Kid Short Stories family. We could not have this much fun with imagination without you, my friends. Well, you have a super duper day, and I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye!